Hey guys, Vegas here. I'm going to be showing you how to download and install ArmA 3 Sync, how to connect to our mod repository, get those mod packs, make sure they're all installed, and I'm also going to be touching on how to use ArmA 3 Sync to then launch your game ArmA 3 with the add-ons that you just downloaded. So first things first, open up a web browser, go to our website, and go to the mods page. You can see that we've added the 5 steps up at the top, 5 easy steps to downloading and installing the 21st mod packs. So just keeping with these steps, step 1, download and install the program ArmA 3 Sync, download link below. As you can see, the ArmA 3 Sync, the big download button. Go ahead and click this download button. It's going to take you to Mega, and you're going to download and install this program. So run that exe. Alright, once you've done that, you'll be presented with this icon. This is ArmA 3 Sync. You need to double click that and run the program. Alright, one of the first things it's going to ask you is where your ArmA 3 is located. So what you need to do is link your root ArmA 3 directory. This is, in most cases, unless you have ArmA installed on a different hard drive, is going to be in your C drive, Program Files, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, and ArmA 3. We're going to double click that folder and click Open so we can see we have all the the default ArmA files in there. Click Open. Then if you have any mods that you've installed previously, they will show up under available add-ons. Perhaps if you've downloaded some of the optional mods that we offer on our website through Mega, they will also show up in here, anything you've installed manually. However, if you're just starting out, this available add-ons is going to be blank. Alright, so that's pretty much it for now. Let's go ahead and touch on the repository so that for those of you that don't have any of these mods or have never connected to the repo before, let's talk about how to get in there and get things started downloading. So we have some tabs up at the top, and the far one to the right is Repositories. I'm going to click on that. And what we need to do is add a repository. So I'm going to click the blue plus sign. Add a new repository. It's then going to ask for public auto config URL. This URL is available on our website on the mods page. So go back to the web browser, go to the mods page, and you can see the big gold URL right underneath the ArmA 3 Sync download. It says copy and paste this into public auto config URL within ArmA 3 Sync and click the import button. So I'm simply going to highlight this, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it into this text box. I'm then going to hit the import button. You can see connecting to repository, connection success, and it has everything already preset for you. So the repo name, 21st U.S. Army Ranger Regiment Repo Official. It's going to have all the IP, FTP connection info, presets. You don't have to do any of that. So just paste it in there, hit import, and click the OK button. It's then going to say checking repositories. Now, this is very important. You want to make sure that you check in this notify box. What this does is that every time we make a change to a mod within the repository, it's going to let you know and prompt you to automatically update. If you don't check this and we make a change, it's not going to let you know. So you could end up being on an outdated file and not matching our dedicated servers. This is bad. Check this box in. Just do it. Once we've done that, click the button on the bottom right that's it says connect to repository. It's a white page with a blue arrow pointing to the left. Go ahead and click on that. And it's going to say connecting to repository. You will then be presented with this screen, and we want to check for add-ons. So up here on the left side where it says check for add-ons, you're going to click the green check mark that says check for add-ons, and it's going to say checking files. Alright, so once that is finished, it will say finished, and it will present you with all the add-ons. Now, I already have most of these, but if you're just starting out, they're all going to be red, and they're going to look like this with a little exclamation point and everything like that. So if they're red, it means that they're outdated or you don't have them downloaded at all. So if everything's red, you can easily hit select all up at the top here, and that's going to check in everything. So I'm just going to check these two red ones. And once you've done that, we're going to go ahead and start the download. So you're just going to click the play button, start, resume, and it's going to start downloading those files. As you can see, we've got a total file size listed here of 155.25 megabytes. Obviously, if you had everything not downloaded, that's going to be a lot larger, but just for these two, for demonstration today, those are the only two I'm updating. You've got total downloaded, your speed, time remaining, and etc. Now there's two progress bars. The bottom one is the individual files being downloaded within the packs, and the top bar is the overall progress. It's also important to note that it's downloading to your root ARMA 3 directory that you set earlier during the installation of this program. Now again, it's very important if you have your ARMA set up on a different drive, being other than your default C drive, that you set that at the beginning, because that's also where it's going to download these files to. You could also change that up at the top in this drop-down menu should you have the need to do that. I mean, if you have mods installed on a different drive than the game, I don't know why you'd be doing that, but again, that'd be a very special case type of thing. Alright, so as these add-ons finish up, you can see 1 second there, and it's going to say download finished. Okay, one of the great things about ARMA 3 Sync is the fact that it will automatically configure Task Force Radio for you, so no more drag and dropping those files in there anymore. It's going to update, plugins and everything if you had a previous version installed. It has its own installer built in. So if you're just downloading this for the first time, just click OK, and it will prompt you with a Task Force Radio plugin. It's the only add-on in our pack that requires additional steps, but it is all very automatic as well. Alright, so once we're done with the repository, we're going to see that we now have all of our add-ons in here under available add-ons. That's under the add-ons tab up at the top. So to use this as an actual launcher for your game, which is what I recommend, because every time you start it, it's going to automatically check the repo so that you know that you're good. So that's one of the benefits of using this as opposed to ARMA 3 Launcher or like Play with 6 or even the default launcher built in with Steam. Is it's going to check that repo all the time. So if you have any kind of messed up files, it's going to fix that for you. So use this to launch. So what we need to do is create an add-on group. So what I'm going to do is under add-on groups, that's this box here on the right side, right click, add group, and name it something. I'm going to name it group 1 and click OK. So you can see we have group 1. I can make as many of these as I want, but for now I'm just going to stick with 1. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the top mod, hold shift, select them all, and I'm simply going to drag them under group 1. Okay, then I can just check it in and hit start game, and it's going to launch my game with everything under group 1. So the great thing about this, we have this little plus minus expand. If you have a different set of mods that you use to get on other people's servers or whatever, you could make another group. So I could add a group and call it group 2. And I could put, let's see, just CTAB and Alive and Ace. I only want those 3 add-ons. I can just put those 3 add-ons, and as long as I have group 2 checked and group 1 unchecked, it's only going to launch my game with these 3 add-ons. So it's a very useful tool if you have kind of multiple sets of add-ons going on. So simply check in everything and click start your game, and you are 100% done, good to go, ready to join our servers. One of the other features with ARMA 3 Sync is that you have launcher options here. So you can set your launching parameters if you were to type things in. It has some presets like no pause, if you wanted windowed mode. Some of the ones that I recommend are no pause, no splash screen. If you have an i7, you could enable hyperthread, even though it's not really going to make that much of a difference in your game. But you can also, add your additional parameters in here as well. Okay, so that's pretty much it with ARMA 3 Sync. It's all a fairly automatic system. If you have any questions about how to get it going, or you require technical support, feel free to post on our website and we can get someone to help you out. Once again, this has been Vegas with 21st Army Ranger Regiment. Thanks for watching.